Alright, welcome to the video. Let's have a look at this change of direction thing. There's a lot of it being talked about, and obviously, if you've made yourself up a bit of rope, well, towel, but it's as good as a rope. The change of direction thing is interesting because with the Vardon grip and check, we're going up here. Now, with the rope being so flexible, if you've got like any mad changes of direction, it's going to show up. Like, I mean, if you start to try and manufacture some sort of like lacking, that's what's good about the rope. This just gets you swinging the way you're supposed to be swinging. Remember what we said about the true flight lines in golf. So your actual flight line is determined by the crossing point of the path on your low point, which is an interesting concept to have, but it definitely gets you thinking more in space about what actually goes on to get you hitting it. It's a great way to warm up with. Timing, and you've got to wait for it setting and then swing up. And when you go to the golf club, the golf club is a lever, but it's a torque lever. And like we discussed, the power of the lever, like I know these are one length, they've all got a grip on it for a reason. When you put your hands on the club, the middle point in here, right there, there's your lever system right there. Wherever your hands are, the middle point is actually the lever. So now you can effect masses of torque by upward forces or downward forces on the club. A lot more powerful than a pendulum. And that's how it works. We'll be taking this warm up pretty easy because I have not actually hit a ball in 10 days. Sweet. You might be hearing some creaking and some screeching, breaking the shoes in. We'll add a little bit in about the shoes. Needless to say, my laddie got me them for my birthday. Footjoy Carbon. Oh, they're like slippers. A massive amount of carbon in the sole, loads of tread, really keeps you balanced and connected. Most I think I've ever paid for a pair of golf shoes, 150 quid, but they're 100% waterproof, guaranteed for 2 years. They are fully leather, fully lined, with a breathable membrane, and they're very, very light. And just like Adidas and Nike, they've been working on the heel contours so that it supports your ankles, but also allows your ankle to move the correct way. Which, in case you're wondering, your whole leg system, you're bent so that your leg's got an angle on it. You'll see that. So if I drop a vertical line here, you should see how that drops that way and that goes that way. And obviously, your pivots this way and that way. So you're connected through your body, through your spine, and this leg is connected up to this shoulder. This leg is connected up to this shoulder. So your pivot is through, so that everything goes through. That's what keeps you in balance. A clever design of the shoes. We'll continue warming up. A good way to get started. See how when you're swinging this as well, your head does not remain like planted. Your head is there to counterbalance your whole body. And like when you're bent over, your head then becomes an axis point. But your head can move up and down on the same axis. And what this does is give you ground force through the ball, which helps you in the a wee bit squeaky. I'm breaking these in for 9 holes. Good day to do it. Cool. So there's my focus point right there. Right there. If I put this ball here, there's where your fulcrum point is for the lever. So you can imagine this is moving. So this point here remains pretty stationary through, and this hand is going this way, and this hand is going that way. So you've got two sides of your body on the club, and one side is pulling, no matter what people say. The other side is pushing. And a good drill, but a very hard drill, is to have your hand on the club like that, no grip in it, and swing. So you, like that, and then swing and hit it. You need to do it like half power. Obviously you're keeping pressure on the shaft. This is not an easy drill. You need to do it quite slow. If you can do that, you can understand that you've got to keep pressure on the shaft in this direction. Not on the top, in this direction and this direction. You're pressurizing the shaft, this side and this side, at the same time, right? Pressurizing both sides. And as Harry Vardon said in one of his books about a trombone, so when you get to the top, after you've swung up on his 45, you're tromboning it like you're playing a trombone, firing it that way, which actually makes the club accelerate it, right? So it's trombone release, as he called it. So you're going this way. How much speed you get doing that? You're not letting go of the club. You're keeping the pressure. So let's hit another one with the pressure. Yeah, so it's a good drill. Hand came off it slightly there, but the only way you can hit the ball when you're doing that is keeping constant pressure on the side of the shaft, swinging up and swinging through. Great delivery position to be in. Teaches you there's no chance of you flipping at the ball. Flip at the ball, you'll never even make contact. So a brilliant drill, as well as the rope. Right, now this trombone that I'm talking about, when you're up here, top of your backswing, this feeling here where you're right, you're squeezing and pulling, but as you do that, That's what's happening to the club, and it fires out like so fast. It's gaining momentum, so it's accelerating. So it's a wee bit heavy. As we know, these mats are an absolute hardest surface ever to hit off. Sometimes I look for just a wee tiny broken T, but I don't think we've got any. I don't think there's any kicking about for some reason. Normally hundreds kicking about. Well, here's some. Because, honestly, just a little T when you're trying to drill a shot or drill a feel off of this stuff.